Before this video begins, I want to thank Bitwave Games for providing the review code for Wunderling Deluxe. It's available right now on all platforms. Right, I think we should get up from being stepped on. Yeah. You know, it's a funny thing doing this little show. Sometimes, whenever I get a code for this series, I'm like, okay, I'm curious enough to check this out, but other times, well, I'm kinda in a loop with this one. So, yeah, welcome back to Quick Look, and when I received this code for this game from Bitwave Games, who, thank you so much for providing me the code, by the way, you guys are amazing for doing so, I legit didn't know what to expect going into this game. The game being Wunderling Deluxe, and, well, it looked interesting. It apparently was a puzzle platformer, but, okay, I'm not really great with puzzle games, but I like platformers, so this should be fun. And yeah, it is fun. But it's brutally fucking difficult. Oh my god. And look, I'm not that great at puzzle games, so me saying that, a puzzle game expert would probably be like, easy. These games are babies. But, oh man, when I played it, good god, I don't know what to say. So yeah, Wunderling Deluxe. What do I think of this game? Well, I think the presentation is very nice. It has that retro 16-bit style to it. This is a 16-bit game. I mean, very much. If this game was released on the Mega Drive or the Super Nintendo, it would fit in perfectly. Like, I'd imagine this would have been a top seller for the Super Nintendo. But, hey, it's on the Switch, so at least it's on Nintendo. But, yeah, so the way I can describe this game is, well, it's simple. You press one button. That's it. Now, I've only gone through World 1 so far, and I'll tell you what level I was stuck on a bit later, but... And it's really simple. Just one button for jump. Press jump, you jump, there you go. What I found interesting was how the game started as well, because, oh, I don't know, it starts out as a traditional platformer, where you're running around, jumping on enemies, being like, boop! And then, oh, you're now one of the enemies, and you're gonna go to kill the carrot guy. Yeah, apparently you're playing as the villain. Not really something I would have expected, but okay, that works. I think it's kind of fun playing as the villain in a game like this sometimes, and it's an interesting concept for a puzzle platform, and just, it's different. That's probably the best way I can describe for this game. It's different. The gameplay itself, obviously as I mentioned, one button jumps, that kind of thing. But I think the gameplay overall is actually great. It definitely kindles back to the Xbox Live Arcade days when it comes to these type of games. There's something like Super Meat Boy. That's probably the best way I can compare it with, but obviously it's very different than Super Meat Boy. Whereas Super Meat Boy is brutally difficult in the way of the platforming and the trap sort of thing. Wunderling, I'd say it's brutally difficult for the timing and the platforming, because man, you are gonna die a lot. I should know, it happened to me. But yeah, it's definitely one of those games where if you get the chance to play it, I'd say go for it. And I mean, the presentation's just perfect. The way the world's established, the way the characters are done, it's cute. I really like the direction they're going with for this game, and you know what? I think it's great. But man, the difficulty. Level 8. And I know, level 8. Easy fucking level. I couldn't figure out how the fuck to get the key to get through to the next area. I couldn't figure it out. I kept jumping and jumping and jumping, and yeah, I couldn't get to that fucking platform to get the key. Was it something I did? Was it something I didn't do? What am I supposed to do? I keep doing it, and then my little guy just dies from exhaustion. Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to get right here, guys? I mean, I imagine the devs will be looking at this being like, yeah, this guy probably needs a little bit of help with this game. But, look, I like it. It's just difficult. And I imagine it's going to get a lot more difficult from there, but I like how you've got such a cutesy exterior, but inside is a brutally difficult platformer. I like that. More games should be like that. Or it just, oh, it's like one thing, but then boom, immediate shift into another. Just like with the opening of the game, actually. Like, I like that. I like the approach with this game, and I think it's definitely one of those games where, for the right person, this could be a top tier title for them. So, yeah, if you got a Switch, I'd say go pick it up on the eShop. Like, it's definitely an interesting game. It's definitely one that you might be able to beat easily. And if you're someone who loves a good puzzle platformer, this could be the game for you. Honestly, I'd say go try it. Like, if you like a fun puzzle platformer, yeah, go for it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for a quick look this week. Once again, thank you to Bitwave Games for providing me the review code. And I've got a bunch of review codes I gotta look at. About 4. And this was the first one. So, yeah, expect a lot of coverage over the next few days and weeks on some interesting games that I got received. Some retro, some modern. You don't know what you're gonna get, but should be fun. So, yeah, thank you all so much for coming on in. Hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and as I always like to say, I will see you all next time. Take it easy, everyone, and I'll see you all whenever that may be. Jamais!